My name's Louise Copley and I'm the head of studio or executive producer for the Fable team.
Okay. So I'll just start off with the questions for now directly.
Yeah, sure.
Will the maximum number of Xbox Live players be 2 or more in the game?
The co-op couch game is
2, yeah. But online multiplayer?
Can't comment on that at the moment, I'm afraid.
Okay. Will there be specific achievements unlockable only through a multiplayer game?
Yes, I think there are. Yeah, for a couch game, yeah.
Will our character age in time and eventually die of natural causes?
Oh, he won't die. No. It'd be very disappointing if you spent hours and hours developing this character and then he passes away. No, he won't die. And actually, we've pulled back a little bit on how old you get so that you don't end up a real wizened old man
the
or
cane
woman.
And everything.
Exactly. It's just, you're supposed to be heroic, not, a bit past it.
And what about the dog? Will it age as well or not?
The dog doesn't age with you, but his morality changes with you. So if you're an evil player, then your dog's fur changes to reflect that.
Okay. The next question was, will you be able to personalize your pet as type of shave or tattoo him somehow? No,
not this time.
Okay. Xbox 360 doesn't have standard hard drives built in every console. Did this cause any limitations to Fable 2? And if so, which ones?
Did it cause any limitations? Not really. With Fable 2, we really completely restarted from Fable 1, so we've got a brand new engine, it's all new technology, and so we just designed it we designed it in mind of not having the hard drive, so we just worked around it.
Yeah. How many different endings to the game will there be? Will there be multiple...
There are multiple endings, yeah.
Yeah, multiple good and evil endings, or is it just one and one?
I can't... See, I'll spoil the surprise if I reveal too much. I don't know how much Peter's revealed. There are multiple endings of different choices, and whether they're good or evil is open to some interpretation, I think. But it's it's what you choose to do with the world when you've finished.
Okay. After its release, are you planning on enriching the game with further downloads from the Xbox Live marketplace?
Nothing confirmed as yet, but it's certainly something we'll think about.
Okay, well, that's pretty much it. Then we got another little hint on the final release date.
It'll be sometime this year.
Okay, that's
as soon as we finish, we'll be...
well, that settles the questions from the community. So did you want to tell us something about female gamer in the game?
Sure. So one of the reasons I'm kind of talking to people at the moment is we've got a really big team on Fable 2 at the moment. There's 130 of us. Of that 130, there's 4 women. So we don't have a very broad perspective, but something that we've been very keen on doing is broadening the game out to appeal to the more casual market as well as the hardcore market. So certainly not alienating or moving away from that, but trying to bring in additional people. And so we've got things like the female hero, which is something that I'm incredibly passionate about and always have been. It's Peter and I spend most of our days together playing the game. It's fascinating to see how if Peter boots the Xbox, we play as a boy. If I boot the Xbox,
yeah, that's true. I noticed that just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, did he play as a boy?
Yeah, he did.
Of course he did. It's really interesting how attached you are to. I mean, I think it's a good thing to have.
Yeah,
in there
I think it's a pretty nice addition. Yeah. And so you can get pregnant in the game if you're a woman.
You can.
And how does this affect gameplay, combat, and whatever?
We've made it quite quick, so if you get pregnant, we're going to kind of because being pregnant, we probably don't want you going to battle at that point. True. So once you get pregnant, almost instantly we cut to the chase and you get your child. So we wouldn't think it was very fun gameplay. So.
And what does the child do? Does he just stay at home?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah. Your baby as he starts is in a crib, so obviously not much going on there. But then
you have to care for the baby.
A little bit depends on if you've got a family, that kind of thing. You have to have a husband or wife who will be your primary that's your homestead, that's your family at home. If you go off adventuring and ignore them and don't come back, she or he will ultimately divorce you. and will not be happy. So
Yeah.
yeah, you do have to go home. You have to earn the money. You know, you are the hero of the family.
So does your son or daughter age and become, I don't know, teenager or whatever?
They do grow up. Yep, they do. They don't age all the way through, but they do absolutely grow up. In fact, someone you're going to talk to today, Jonathan Shaw, who's the lead on our simulation development, so he will be able to show you and talk through this in a bit more detail.
Okay, and well, I guess that's that.
Yeah.
That was pretty quick.
Well, yeah.
You want to add anything else?
Sure. I mean, I think other interesting things for the broadening aspect of stuff is also the couch co-op is something that we specifically wanted to push, because it is very much you and your sister, you and your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. It's making that experience a much more social experience, and it's a really good feature.
What about the mini games that are going to be released?
That's the other side of things. So we worked with Carbonated Games. They've produced 3 mini games, which again they'll be on live as well as in the game. So they're they are casual games, and hopefully will appeal to.
From what I read, you can actually gain money or credit or whatever, and then you can transfer it into the final game.
That's right. Yeah.
And when does this credit? When can you actually?
When do you get your gold?
Yeah, can you transfer it in? Because when Peter showed us, you start off as a street boy at first. You can't have a bunch of money.
Absolutely, it'll kind of wreck the story. So what you do is, as soon as you get to a simulation point in the game, go to Games Master where the live games come up, and it'll say, "Oh, you've got some gold. Do you want to transfer it in?" And so it then comes in at that point.
Okay.
So once you're an adult and you're able to go gambling in the real game, not really gambling as such, but.
Okay. We were seeing you have a companion pretty much throughout the game. Can you actually kill that person?
No, you can't kill the kind of main story characters.
Oh, you can't.
You kind of wreck it, really, because that would be the end of the story. But you don't have to do the main story. So if you don't want them with you, then go off and do something else. And they will just wait for you to rejoin that thread again.
Well, thanks for your time.
That's okay.
Okay.
No problem.